A baker generally sells bread at $1.25 per loaf. He has found that at this price he sells 150 loaves per day. But if he raises his price by 2 cents, he sells one loaf less per day. It costs him 25 cents to make a loaf. At what price will his profit be maximum? We can find the answer as follows. At price 125 cents, 150 loaves are sold. At price 127 cents, that is 2 cents more, 149 loaves are sold, that is one less loaf is sold. The number sold is linearly dependent on the price. If delta P is equal to change in price, that is 2 cents, and delta N is equal to change in number sold, that is minus 1, the slope of the number sold versus price is dn by dp, that is equal to minus 1 by 2 or minus half. The number sold n versus unit price p graph is therefore a downward sloping straight line of the following type. The y-axis is the number sold, the x-axis is p, which is the price per loaf. So the straight line is AB. It has a slope of dn by dp of minus half. The general equation of a straight line is y is equal to mx plus c, where y is equal to n in this case, m, that is the slope, is equal to minus half in this case, and x is equal to p. Therefore, the equation to the straight line AB will be n is equal to minus half into p plus c, where c is a constant. It is given that when the selling price p is equal to 125 cents, the number of loaves sold, that is n, is equal to 150. Therefore, the equation to the straight line becomes 150 is equal to minus half multiplied by 125 plus c. From this, we can find out the value of c, which is 150 plus 125 by 2, that is equal to 425 by 2 or 212.5. So the value of c is equal to 212.5. So the equation to the straight line becomes n is equal to minus half p plus 212.5. Let us call it equation 1. The graph of this line is shown below. The y-axis is n, that is the number sold. The x-axis is p, which is the price per unit, and we have plotted the straight line, downward sloping straight line, from the values given. That is, when the number sold is 150, the price is 125. When the price is 127, the number sold is 149, etc. We see that this graph crosses the x-axis at 425 and it crosses the y-axis at 212.5. Going any further, please like, subscribe, share, and hit the bell so you can be immediately notified for new uploads. It is completely free and only takes a few seconds, and you can always unsubscribe later if you want to. More importantly for me, if you like, share, and subscribe, it would encourage me to make and post new videos for you to view. Also, if you know about any interesting problem that you would like me to solve, please upload it in your comments. Without further ado, let's proceed with the rest of the video. Given that the cost to make one loaf is 25 cents. Therefore, the profit per loaf is equal to sale price minus 25 cents or P minus 25. When n numbers are sold, the profit will be n multiplied by P minus 25, and that is equal to, because n is given by this by using equation 1, so n multiplied by P minus 25 will become minus P by 2 plus 212.5 multiplied by P minus 25, and this is the profit. Therefore, profit, that is capital P, will be, when you multiply these two terms, we get P square by minus P square by 2 plus 25P by 2 plus 212.5P minus 25 multiplied by 212.5, or P is equal to, if you simplify the right hand side, we get P is equal to minus 0.5 P square plus 225P minus 5312.5. Note that this is capital P and these two are lowercase p. So the profit capital P will be maximum when d capital P by d lowercase p is equal to 0. By differentiating this equation with respect to lowercase p, we get dp by dp is equal to minus p plus 225. Therefore, P is equal to 225 cents, that is $2.25. Because for the profit to be maximum, dp by small p is equal to 0, or this has to be equal to 0. Therefore, the maximum profit will occur when one loaf is sold at $2.25. At this price, the number of loaves that will be sold is n is equal to minus 225 divided by 2 plus 212.5 by using equation 1, and that is equal to 112.5 plus 212.5, that is equal to 100 numbers. So the maximum profit will be 2.25 minus 0.25 multiplied by 100, that is equal to $200. The graph of equation 2 is given below. That is this graph. It is a downward opening parabola with the vertex at P is equal to 20,000, which is this. If I enlarge it, This is 20,000, which is the peak. This is the highest point of the parabola, that is P is equal to 20,000. That is, the highest profit is 20,000 cents or $200.